copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
New York City, the destination for the Mavericks. The free-flowing D'Angelo Russell with ice in his veins as they await tip-off against the Knicks. Mavs, Knicks, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the 90s NBA was physical, and no team embodied that more than the Knicks. When the league cracked down with rule changes in 1997, it was seen as a direct response to New York. Then Nick Doc Rivers said, those were anti-Nick rules, obviously aimed at us because we did those things so much more and so much harder than everybody else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Let's take a look at Dallas. Well, as underdogs, Greg, they were even supposed to be here at this point, but they've been fantastic the entire postseason.
It's hard to think of a greater accomplishment, winning Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the road. But
I agree.
They've shown they can beat this team. They believe in themselves. And, Kevin, I think they've got a real shot.
I do, too. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. That's Kyrie Irving. And for the Knicks, they've got Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the four-man position. Towns kicks to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Now the Mavericks with it. Outside Irving. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, not the biggest guy or the strongest guy on the floor. Kyrie, a master of finishing after contact.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. And the pass to Towns. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And play stops. Whistle and what looks to be an illegal screen.
First person. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pass to Davis. And so just over a minute and a half. Played. Passes it to Washington. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a three-point play chance for him.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Washington, no good on that one. Now, Hart. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Ball stolen. He's guarded by Anunoby. Davis with it. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Washington. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. They won their last one. That was Thursday night.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that run, and they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now, here is Russell. To the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Brunson. A rebound by Washington.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Russell, no good. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Now, here is Russell. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
About the head of steam, he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now here's Irving. Exum dishes to Irving. Exum deciding where to go with it. Back to Irving. Fires from 18. It's not going to go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stop the alley.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Now here's Marshall. Defense right on him. Stolen by Clarkson. Over Exum. Here's Robinson. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the way. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The first free throw is good.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Robinson against Stafford. Robinson pitch to Yabusele. Oh, good on the triple.
Just doing the job on the back rim.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Exum. To the middle. Here's Marshall. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's McBride. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Baseline try. Misses off the left iron. The Mavericks leading. Thompson passes to Irvin. The shot. Can't nail the jumper. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Lennox Thompson, New York trailing. And here is Hart. Outside, Towns. Washington against Anunoby. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks shooting the ball at 42%. Now Russell. Over Brunson. And it's Russell missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Pass to Brunson. Over Thompson. Brunson, no good. Here are the Mavericks now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Hart against Washington. Now, here's Hart. He's covered closely. Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. Russell against Hart. Russell, no luck.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Brunson with it. Washington's on him. Brunson, no good. The Mavericks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Russell. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Brunson. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Brunson against Russell. Towns with the steal. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Russell against Brunson. Back to Bridges. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
First team foul.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night. Irving's checked in for
At
Dallas.
the line. One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Russell kicks to Davis. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. Pass to Washington. From deep three-point range. And they recover it. Russell against Brunson. A second left. And it's Russell missing.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
He's guarded by Anunoby. Towns with the defensive effort. Moving against Bridges. And there's the pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Second shot opportunity.
2 minutes.
Over Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Davis finds Irving. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. McBride passes to Clarkson. Five on the clock. Pass to McBride. Shoots over Exum. And McBride gets it to go.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Probing with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Just the gap. And 1:01 left in the first half. Looking to end the run, and Davis with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special. Impressive. Finds a teammate. That's a direct dime.
Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode
Jalen
and get to the
Brunson.
line.
The Knicks have made 3 free
2
throws
shots.
so far. Haven't missed any. No good on that. And New York making a change here. And he sinks the second.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Exum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Davis puts it in.
Davis is focused right now and is staying in a great rhythm, no matter what kind of pressure he's facing.
Here's Yabusele. He kicks it to Robinson. Passes it to Anunoby. They get it back. Bridges finds Anunoby. He had a nice open look right there. Brunson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Knicks lead 21-18.
Outside Irving. On deep. His shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks up 3. Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SR for the Knicks. What a tremendous battle they've got going on here in Game 7. And what other way to be heading into the second half than to be in such a tight-knit game all the way down to the wire. Just a great example of this entire NBA Finals series. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They found a slight edge on the board, and they've done it with nothing but...
That about right.
Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He draws so many fouls with his length and his activity on the interior. Anthony Davis finds another way to put the work in.
The Mavericks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
Downs trying to get open. Brunson, good.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Defended by Hart. Back to Irving. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Bridges. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Defended by Towns. The layup off target.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The pass to Anunoby. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. Missed inside.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Russell. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Brunson. Washington kicks to Irving. Russell feeling it out a bit. Misses from close range.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
New York, no good that time either.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds to Bridges. And the layup is good. Bridges got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
So efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You take a look at Gafford, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Towns. And it's Russell missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Bridges passes to Towns. Here's Brunson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks trailed by 8. Exum dishes to Russell. Now, here's Exum, defended by Bridges. Here's the lob to the hoop. Gafford finds Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the hoop, and that one is hammered home.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Gafford with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Russell. Over Robinson. And it's Russell missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson against Russell. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Russell passes to Marshall. And here is Gafford. Washington with it. Goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. They've got Daniel Gafford, who's out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Irving in at the point. Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Irving. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. Down by 12. Right wing. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Marshall. Pass to Irving for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Bridges. He hits it from 9. Bridges got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Mavericks trailed by 14. Irving up top. Brunson covering. To the inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Robinson, left side Towns. 16 feet away. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Irving passes to Gafford. It's Davis on the wing. Defended by Towns. Kept alive. Against Anunoby. Outside Irving. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. On the wing, Bridges. Towns up top. Pass to Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Russell's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Irving can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges up top. He's covered by Irving. Bridges misses. Mavericks trailed by 14. Here's Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. And so Russell hits them both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Brunson, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Knicks ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Right now, the loudest section is getting T-shirts. Get on your feet.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.
Hey, Kevin, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Told his players they're so close right now. He said, don't let up. Keep working, and by the time the buzzer sounds, we'll be NBA champions. See if they can close it out.
Thank you, David. Passes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Washington.
2 minutes.
Here's Davis. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Russell against Brunson. Nice D from Russell.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 26 points.
Wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title range ready, folks, for New York.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense spots up front for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
They're going to close out a remarkable and dramatic NBA Finals with a tremendous win here in Game 7.
And while the series itself was dramatic, they didn't want any drama here in Game 7. They wanted to seal the win well before the final whistle. And boy, did they do it. A clutch performance on the biggest stage in basketball. Just a fantastic way to clinch that NBA championship.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Russell. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now here's Brunson. And they've done it. The New York Knicks have won the NBA championship.
The Knicks, 47.
And how about the road that these guys have been down, and it ends with an NBA championship. A heartfelt congratulations to everyone who's taking part in that celebration right there. Pure joy.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.